Australia's first Greek Orthodox Cathedral has officially received heritage listing. Over the course of 90 years, Agia Sophia has firmly established itself as one of Sydney's most prized places of worship.
For nearly 9 decades, chants and prayers have echoed through the Greek Orthodox Cathedral of St. Sophia, its spiritual and historic significance only outdone by its social and sentimental value.
I was christened in 1932. I was married here, my sisters were married, and because I was born in the house across the road here, I had to walk to the church to get married. It was so funny.
Agia Sophia was the first of its kind built in Australia and the Southern Hemisphere, from its fluted columns outside to its Byzantine iconography and domed ceiling. As a child, John Prokopiadis attended Greek school here, but more recently he's been pushing for the cathedral to receive heritage listing from the New South Wales government.
It's to keep our heritage out there for everybody to recognise, just not keep it in between the Greek community. It is a multicultural society we live in. It's got to go out there that we Greeks, we have contributed.
Those prayers have now been answered, with an official ceremony making Agia Sophia eligible to apply for state funding for some much-needed restorations.
We've estimated that it could cost somewhere over $300,000 to carry out all of those renovations. The icons, a lot of them are faded. The chandelier, which has been there since the building of this church, requires maintenance and electrical work.
The New South Wales government says application guidelines will be announced later in the year.
I think the heritage listing was long overdue, and frankly, as a heritage minister who's only been in office for 14 months, I was amazed that something like this hadn't been listed many years or decades ago.
The cathedral's construction began shortly after the Greek Orthodox Church decided to appoint an archbishop for Australia. That led to great division here in Sydney, with many believing that the community was simply too small to support an archdiocese.
But the Greek community has since grown and flourished, while ensuring the seeds of the past are embraced and protected. Manny Tsigas, SBS World News.